Hey, this is Shiraz, and before we get started, I just want to let you know that when I clear something for someone, when I cause a shift, I tend to yawn and cough from the energetic shift that happens. I don't know why it happens. It's just how my body works. And if you don't know that, you're going to listen to this video and go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You might still think that, but now there's more of an explanation. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you hear something that you can absolutely relate to, when I cleared for them, you can get it cleared for you too. Just say yes when they're saying yes, and it works. I have people that watch these videos every morning to get stuff cleared. This can be your new morning habit too. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get a great shift out of it. See you soon.
This morning I had my coaching session with my coach, and I was asked, are you ready to declare that you're a professional coach? So this session is coming at the perfect time, right? And I think I know I've had this story that, am what I am is what I'm doing, creating change in people's lives. And I resonated with one of your stories of, the Reiki therapist and having to have change or transformation or something happen in every session. And so I'm seeing more and more, it's taking me some time, but I'm seeing more and more that just sitting across from someone and letting them speak and being that vessel to listen and be of love can be transformative. And that I don't always have to find the right thing to say.
Exactly.
And so I'm starting to accept that more and more. And when I'm in a coaching session, I don't have any insecurities or any thoughts about what should I say, what should I ask, like it just happens. And then outside of the session, I have the doubt and the insecurities that come up of, is this enough? Are they getting their money's worth? So I'm ready to declare that this is my business and make money like I was previously in my corporate role. I also have this story that, like, doing this on my own, I don't believe that I can make money creating my own business because I've never done this before. I'm just used to a paycheck coming in, asking for a promotion, getting a raise, and kind of just following that routine.
Okay. The cool thing about working for yourself is the paychecks come from you. So when you want a promotion and a raise, you always get it.
I like that.
Okay. So are you willing to step out of the story that it's better to work for someone else because it's safer?
Yes.
And remember, that's a story as well, because how many people thought they were safe and then COVID hit and they're like, I'm safe, I have a job. No, you don't. Safety is an internal thing. If you truly feel everything's going to work out inside, even if you lose your job, something will just show up and you'll just move along, because that's that confidence and that safety inside you. If you're looking for it from external circumstances, you're in victim mode. You're not in creation mode. Okay, so are you willing to step out of the story that every session you do has to have great results?
Yes, for sure.
Now, I teach courses on what I do, energetic magic. And one of the things that I have to drill into the people I work with is the goal is actually not to get results with the client, right? Which seems weird, right? The intention is it would be really cool to get some great results, but the goal is simply to hold space for that person so they feel heard and understood without any judgment. Because when you're in that space, that's when you're most likely to let go of all the crap that you're holding on to.
Yes, I see that and believe that. And I think for me, from the coaching that I do, I don't want to tell someone what to do. I don't want to give them advice. It's more powerful for them to navigate and come up with their own insights from their own wisdom. So in a way, I put pressure on myself to ask the right questions so that they can come to those answers themselves. But that doesn't always happen in a session. It might happen in the weeks between our sessions. And that's mostly when it does happen, right?
Okay, that's interesting. Do you not want it to happen in the session?
I do. I'm either way, but however they find their own wisdom and come up with their own insights and their own realizations,
Okay.
that's powerful. And whatever way that comes about, completely fine with me.
Okay, there's some resistance in there.
Mm.
You want to make sure that they don't think, wow, do you want to make sure they don't think they need you? They don't think they have to be reliant on you.
I don't want them to be reliant on me.
Okay. And that's fine, but it feels like what you're doing is you're trying to make sure the shifts and the realizations come outside the session so they can't say, oh, it's you, I need to keep talking to you, and build that sort of need for you.
Mm.
And if you're trying to make sure they don't do something, you're in this away from motivation. You're pushing against them rather than letting things just show up as they want to show up. So it's okay for all sorts of awarenesses to come up during the session, and it's okay for awarenesses to come up outside the session. But right now it feels like you're trying to make sure you get a few in the session, and most of it's happening between the sessions.
Mm.
Okay. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to make sure their awarenesses come outside the session so they don't become dependent on you?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That's feeling lighter. How does that feel?
Good. Yeah. That was interesting because I didn't know that that was really there. So I'm glad you called that out.
It's interesting because I know it comes from this place of caring and you don't want clients to be dependent on you. But you can just, if you see that happening, you can just say, hey, no, you're doing the work. I'm the guide, you're doing the work. And you need to get that right, because otherwise they're going to put themselves in a victim mode. And you know that. But your desire to make sure they don't go into being a victim that depends on you is so strong, you're not allowing the full potential of who you are to show up in the sessions.
Yeah. Yeah, that's powerful.
Okay. So yeah, just let it unfold however it wants to unfold. And here's the thing to remember, there's sometimes this is what clients do to you, is if you are in a session and you're not getting anything, you're not coming up with the question, that they seem to be stuck. What's actually happened is you just hit up against a big potential shift for them, and they're shutting down everything to hide it from you. That's why you suddenly just lose it. Okay. So when that happens, just be patient, stay in that energy of understanding, non-judgment, and love. And eventually it'll crack and the question will just come through. But what they're doing is that as soon as it goes blank, that's them stopping you, saying, oh, no. We just got something important. I don't want to shift it. I don't want you to see it. So I'm just going to give you nothing. And that's where that comes from.
So that space of silence is powerful. And
Yes.
being okay with that silence.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. And if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.